All right, guys, I need to jump on here real quick before Glamis episode 1 starts and explain why everything has been delayed with the giveaway. So, winner has been chosen. They picked gold member. That's why it's sitting in the garage all detailed up behind me in winter mode, ready to go to the new owner. I don't know how to dive into it, but basically I pay a sweepstakes company called Sweepstakes Pros to do all of the legal stuff with the giveaway. I pay a marketing company called Gold Media to do all the marketing, my website, all of that stuff. So basically what's happening right now is I called somebody a dumbass online, not my most proud moment. Every now and then I just get annoyed with how many people say that we're full of shit and we scam people and all that stuff. Because the amount of money I spend to make it legal and do everything properly, it just it pissed me off. So Nate was commenting back and forth with somebody. Nate does the invasion page, so he does most of the comments as invasion. I do a lot of the DMs, that type of stuff. It's back and forth. But anyways, I'm driving to Glamis. Look down, I see just a mess of posts on my phone. And so called somebody a dumbass. Again, not my proudest moment. That person took it as their life's goal to basically do whatever they can to make my giveaway not valid. Well, unfortunately, they can't do anything there. Fortunately. Unfortunately for them. Fortunate for me, because I do it the right way. So, like I said, the sweeps company has got everything in their hands. They're basically looking at the complaint and going about it the right way to make sure that when we move forward next week, everything is good and the complaint is good. I mean, there's not a whole lot they can do. So that's what they're doing right now. I don't know all the back end stuff. They have their lawyers. They do all that. I've been in contact with the owner or the CEO of the sweepstakes company, Jeff. And so he's been awesome to work with. And basically that's what we're working on. So I don't know everything. They said they'll take care of it and then they'll let me know what's happening from there. So I guess that's the part about paying them is they do all the hard stuff. So I basically just get to wait and put out information once I have it. So there's the very little bit of information that I have, and that's why you haven't seen a whole lot yet. Until the winner actually signs and takes the tax liability of that thing right there, I can't say anything yet. So you'll see that I have bleeped out their name, and that's why. So here we go. All right, on to Glamis episode 1. More information coming soon. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing something a little bit different. I think I've talked about it in a few other vids. I don't even remember. But anyways, I am currently in Needles, California, headed towards Blythe and then down to Glamis. I'm gonna meet Race, WIll Repeat, Frankie and Leo out there. Cleetus McFarland's gonna be out there. Greg Biffle. It's gonna be great. Just a fun week of riding. Seeing if we can get some good content. Last year, my Glamis content did really well. People seem to like it, so I'm going to film a little bit of everything and as much as I can. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, currently out in the middle of kind of nowhere, going through this last boring stretch. I think I've got about 2 hours left or something like that. Not too crazy. So 96 miles from Blythe was what it was about 10 minutes ago, so I'm probably 90 miles. So we got a ways, but nothing crazy. We'll be there about 5:30 California time. So we'll see Frankie. He's already there, I believe. I don't know if anybody else is, but we'll just go riding with Frankie tonight. All right, I just got my first glimpse of the dunes. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to see it, but right over there you can barely see the tops. I was a little bit higher a second ago. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher, but we are about 12 minutes out, so it's been a long day. Won't be as long as it is going home, but there you go. There's all the dudes out there. Lights out on them. So that means there's people here out riding, which is going to be awesome. So I think Frankie's already there. I sent him a message and he hasn't responded, so they're probably out ripping, but we are close. I think we're going to be in Wash 1 for right now until everybody gets here. Then we'll move over to Biffle's place, but I'm ready to get out of this thing and go play. So, got my Sandcraft limiting straps put on Brianna's car. Got to knock that out before I go out and start ripping too hard because I don't want to go through axles again. I think that's our issue, that and the angle. I'm going to try and lower it down just a little bit, so that's the plan. I don't think I'll do that tonight, obviously, because I don't really have a whole lot of light after dark. My light towers I left in my truck. I was going to bring them, but we are going off-roading, but we are here. So there's Biffle's place right there. There is the Frankie J. So we're gonna go flip around, park, kind of get ready. I think we're gonna be in the wash for a little bit while we wait for everybody else to get here and do their thing. So we're gonna go set up, and I'm gonna get out of this, and it's gonna be nice. Oh, there they are, right there. About time. All right, I don't know when we're gonna come back to this, but whenever it is, we'll be back in a bit. Good morning. Glamis, day 2. Yesterday still counted as day 1. Yeah, we'll count yesterday as day 1. So now, got Brianna's machine. So by now, you guys have already seen who won the giveaway. Good job. Congrats, man. So he is taking home my Mav. So that means I am adopting Brianna's Mav for dooning. Now, I will be buying something else. I'm probably going to buy a Mav, honestly, just because I like them so much. That's kind of my plan. But I don't have a for sure answer. This is hard to film while climbing around like a monkey. Time out. There we go. I don't have a for sure answer on what my plan is yet. We're also trying to figure out the next giveaway. And so, if you guys could help me on that, I would be much appreciative. So, one of the thoughts that came through my mind is maybe do a Pro R4-seater, a Mav R4-seater, do that route. Maybe do an Expedition. So you pick from an Expedition, or you pick from an HD11. So it's kind of where I'm at. Or do I do like an HD11 and a sport machine? So you get to pick one or the other. I don't know. Guess I'll figure that out. I'm also thinking about adding a truck and a trailer, so you get like the full package. It's not just the machine. Maybe people like that. A lot to figure out, but with the success of the last one, I want to keep going. We got good momentum. Now, did we make crazy money? No. We made money. The first 2, we lost money. The third one came ahead a couple grand. This one, all said and done, and I'll show you guys the numbers because I'm actually going to do a video on the giveaway on how to do it, how much it costs, what you pay, just to show people, because people think like these are easy and you get rich right off the bat. No, I probably made 10 grand, all said and done. And the only reason I was able to do that is because of my friends at like Action Motorsports, Evolution Power Sports, Rev Power Sports, RSK, Sector 7, like all of our sponsors that help us out. I couldn't have done it without those guys. So that's how we are able to save some money where we can be profitable. So anyways, that's a future video coming, but let me get this thing out of here. Let's start getting the paddles put on it, put this in dune mode, and it's time to go play.
Facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast, knock the roast, I can gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness, hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior, get off of me, this ain't no humble brag, I want you to hear words, you can say them back, I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been through hell, show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and let you go, make yourself unstoppable. Prove you're irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Yeah, because that's the end of Gecko. That's where we stopped and had Mike pick us up last year.
So like we need to figure out how to get the big tall dude right here. Just gotta figure out how to get there.
We can get over there. It'll be easy.
It's so dusty behind you.
Yeah.
So much sand. I gotta stay close enough to see.
See where that is.
Should we just start heading straight that way? See if we can find some good stuff?
Where are we heading to?
Trying to find the big stuff.
The big rollers are over here somewhere. I just
Oh,
gotta
where
find
we can
them.
just.
No, like. big-
Oh, yeah,
big
yeah, yeah.
roll. Other than that, I don't want to get fucking lost out here. I mean, the sun's over here. It's noon.
Oh, we got our phones.
That all we have to do is look for Biffle's tower.
Can't see it.
No, but when you get high enough, you can.
Well, we know we're part that
Yeah.
way.
Right. I knew this was. I was hoping we were gonna come out somewhere around here.
I'm pretty good with my sense of direction.
Yeah. Well, you see when I turned around.
Yeah, right there. And then you
Marvin Divine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye. So now I gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you frowning, see you looking down and out, coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it, you so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the music. I'm saying
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games. Yeah, I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time,
All right, we're back from riding, and now it's time to put Brianna's limit straps on. I got the Sandcraft RCR limit straps here. Now we're gonna pull everything apart and get them installed. All right.
We got an idea.
Yeah, I got an idea. We're finally fixing the suspension angle. It was raised up really high. You guys have seen this car. So now, how much did we take it up? Like 2 inches?
2.5.
So it lowered it quite a bit. So now,
raised by 4 points.
4 points? That's not bad. Yeah. Now the suspension angle is way lower. So that with the limit straps from Sandcraft, I should not melt any axles. At least that's the hope. We're gonna go a whole Glamis trip with no melted axles. Outro time. Because we went riding, I forgot to film an outro on this episode, so that was Glamis Day 1. That was awesome. So we got the suspension adjusted, which I had to learn how to drive that car again because we had lowered it so much. So the angles of the axles were good. They didn't even get hot. Like, I mean, they were warm because that's what they do, but there wasn't an issue. With the limit straps from Sandcraft and the suspension being lowered, the whole trip I didn't have issues with axles, which is awesome because I've been having a lot of issues with axles. So that car actually needs lowered before it goes to the winter. So yeah, thanks for watching episode 1. Next week we'll have Glamis episode 2, and I think I even have an episode 3 on there. But anyways, it was a great time. We're gonna be planning a Glamis trip in March. So that means anybody who wants to come, you're welcome to come. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna try and get a huge, massive party of people out there. We're not gonna pick a busy holiday weekend. That way we can go ride and not have to worry about mess. Plus the sand's a lot smoother when there's not thousands of people out there. Anyways, thanks for watching this one. We'll see you in the next one.